Video showing woman knocked out, dragged to RCMP cell prompts lawsuit, call for investigation. Woman says she was bullied into dropping her complaint against officers.
Here's a summary of the article.
Two are male community safety officers, quasi-bylaw officers employed by the city. As Garson lay on the ground, not moving, the female RCMP officer quickly removed a layer of pants. The two male officers then take her by the hands and drag Garson on her back and into a jail cell. RCMP officials say oversight for safety officers falls to the City of Thompson and, if there were criminal allegations, the RCMP would investigate. A former police watchdog says these officers need independent oversight, just like police officers. Lawsuit filed against City, RCMP. Because of the lawsuit, officials with the City of Thompson, which employs the community safety officers, and the RCMP could not speak directly about Garson's allegations or the video. The lawsuit, filed in January, names the RCMP, the City of Thompson, the Attorney General of Canada, the two community safety officers, Garrett Allen and Thomas Walkington, and the RCMP officer, Const.
This post received a score of 37,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Knocked unconscious by a community safety officer. Huh. Kind of funny sentence.
I had just copied those very words to comment about. Is Canada as bad as the US as far as police go? That line could be right out of Maricopa County. Yes. As much as I hate to say it, Indigenous people are treated horribly in Canada, especially by the police.
Sadly, Indigenous peoples are treated like shit pretty much everywhere. They are only called that because they were overtaken. Otherwise they would just be people. Yeah, colonization.
I love how people are racist when Indigenous people were here first, and their ancestors were immigrants.
My fav clip was how during a protest some white guy told the Native American holding a protest sign, "If you don't like it here, why don't you go back to your own country?" and the facial expression of the Native American was pure bewilderment.
Yeah, they should take a hint from their Pangean ancestors and go back over the Russian-Alaskan ice bridge to where they came. Oh wait.
The RCMP never, ever admit wrongdoing unless absolutely forced to. They were caught rotten driving Indigenous people out in the middle of nowhere and taking their jackets, in the middle of winter, and leaving them to freeze to death. Midnight walks. Their culture of racism will not change until they are willing to acknowledge it exists.
Messed up read. Interesting how there were a couple of attempts to censor/delete the wiki, originating from police computers. Between 2012 and 2016, the Starlight Tours section of the Saskatoon Police Services Wikipedia article was deleted several times. An internal investigation revealed that 2 of the edits originated from a computer within the police service. On March 31, 2016, the Saskatoon Star-Phoenix reported that, Saskatoon police have confirmed that someone from inside the police department deleted references to Starlight Tours from the Wikipedia webpage about the police force.
Saskatoon freezing deaths. The Saskatoon freezing deaths were a series of at least 3 deaths of Indigenous Canadians in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan in the early 2000s. Their deaths were allegedly caused by members of the Saskatoon Police Service who would allegedly arrest Indigenous people, usually men, for alleged drunkenness and/or disorderly behavior, allegedly without cause at times. They'd then drive them to the outskirts of the city at night in the winter, where they would take their clothing, abandon them, leaving them to walk home. The practice was known as taking Indigenous people for Starlight Tours and dates back to at least 1976.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.